channel. This is Kalyani and today I'm back with another product review. The product I'm going to talk about is this. This is the Blush Nudes palette by Maybelline New York. This is just another sister of the Nudes palette by Maybelline New York, which I have reviewed before and where my makeup was a little scary. So this is what the palette looks like. It's been priced $8.99 just as the original Nudes palette by Maybelline New York. The only difference is the color is rose gold and I love rose gold, so I love that color. So the first thing when I looked at this, I really liked it. But when I looked at the shadows, it all looked like pinks and shades of pinks to me, mostly pinks to me, especially the upper row. So I was a little in dilemma that should I buy it, shouldn't I buy it, or will this be worth it or not? The first thing I want to talk about this palette is people are talking a lot about its uncanny resemblance to Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. Well, it's different. There's a huge difference between the price. I bought it for 679 rupees when it was on sale on Nykaa.com. Urban Decay palette Naked 3 is way more pigmented than this. In this, you have to build. This is very buildable though. You have to build 3 to 4 layers and then only you can get that kind of a pigmentation. That has lot more pearls in it. This has less shimmer, but this is good. You're getting in a much lower price, so why not? Just like the Nudes palette in Maybelline, duals, trials and quads are already designed here, so you can obviously get ideas from here. You're getting 9 gram of products in this cost, which is really great. This is a mono eyeshadow palette. There is not much variations, but if you are a lover of pink nude shades, then this is the palette. You're getting 12 eyeshadows, but all are in similar colors, mostly in similar colors, and which have a kind of little bit of resemblance to Naked 3 by Urban Decay. Inside of the palette is an applicator, which is a sponge in one side, and other side they have a small brush which I have used a little bit. Coming to the shades, these shades looks like similar but they are not similar. All the shades are having pink or coral undertones except this one and this one, which have burnt bronze kind of effect in it, and this one is of course the best color I ever had in this Nudes. I had the Nudes palette and this one. The best color among the two palettes is this. This is a kind of glittery black with I don't know how to describe this color. It looks similar to the Nudes palette of Maybelline New York, except the rose gold packaging, and despite being a drugstore product and quite a cheap product, it's not at all fragile or it's not at all easily breakable. It's really sturdy and I really like it. It closes well, so if you are carrying this in your purse or handbag, it's not going to open up or mess up. In the Nudes palette, some shades were really chalky, which I had a complaint about, which a lot of people had a complaint about, but that complaint goes just off with this palette. All the shades are so great, so pigmented, so creamy and easy to use. I'm not saying it is as pigmented as Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, but you are not paying that much price, so you won't expect Urban Decay here. But the price you are paying for is worth it, and it is a worth it palette. It is a worthy palette of the price it's taking. Actually, in this kind of shades, if you are a lover of nude shades, then this is the palette you should go for a daily use. I'm going to talk about the wear time. Wear time is quite long, in fact longer than the last Nudes palette. I haven't tried it with primer, I have tried it directly and it stayed for 8 hours, which is enough. Talking about the cons, I would say there is no built-in mirror in it, which I have really expected, and it's okay, it's really lovely to look at, but a built-in mirror would have given the perfect desire for eyeshadow palette. It would have completed that, and the shades could have been more diverse because it's like a mono eyeshadow palette. If you really don't like mono eyeshadow palettes, if you are in love with diversified eyeshadow palettes, if you want a lot of colors in one eyeshadow palette, then this is not for you. Will I ever recommend this to other people to buy? Yeah, of course, because in this price range you are getting a similar kind of palette to Urban Decay, and I'm sure this is no competition to that because the price range is there's a whole lot of difference in between, but Obviously the colors are similar kind of. These are buildable. You can give 3 to 4 swipes to get the proper pigmentation. In Urban Decay you maybe swipe once and you bang on, you're on fleek, but I'm sure you are not expecting the same from here also. Another thing which I have found out is if you are carrying this palette and you're an office goer or you're going to college, for everyday use this is the best palette because you can use it, you can look subtle as well as you're wearing eyeshadow and you're looking subtle. You know, there's a balanced kind of look which not pops into your eyes, which not goes loud on your face, but it's there, it's doing its job. About availability, I would say this is the best thing because most of this kind of palettes are not available in stores. You have to go online and buy it, but this is available in Maybelline stores. This is available in any stores which keeps Maybelline for products, and it's available online also. So for availability I will give it a plus. So overall it's a yes for me. Now that was my review on this palette, and I really swear by this palette nowadays. I love this. I'm not saying everybody is gonna love it because it's not going to fulfill everybody's needs. It's not a diverse palette. It's for people who love mono eyeshadow palettes, who love the blush nude kinds of colors. But for me it's definitely a new love found. So that's it for now. I hope you really like it. I hope this review becomes a little useful for you while buying this palette, while choosing your eyeshadow palette. And if you really like this video, don't forget to put a thumbs up. Do like, do subscribe, show love, show support. Love you. Bye bye. Take care and stay stylish.